So it's not exactly pop, but it freaking rocks. And it's the first rock song I ever learned in my life. So we're going to play it because it's super, super, super fun. Anyways, if you want to learn how to solo better, there's going to be a link down below. If you're new to the channel, check it out. It's all about blues soloing, which is totally, that works in this style as well because it's all blues, right? Blues rock, regular blues, southern rock, blues, it all kind of happens in the same context over different chord progressions, same riffs, all that good stuff. So check that link out below. It is not on YouTube. As for this song, I'm going to teach you like the first three parts of it, the three main parts, and then there's an outro part and a solo. So if you want to see that, leave that in the comments below, and maybe we'll go over that later. All right, so let's zoom in for a closer look. All right, so back when I first learned the song, I learned it on the A and the D strings, but since, YouTube and all these wonderful things where we can see how people actually do it, I learned that for the most part, most of his riffs are played out on the top two strings, the E and the A. Now, I also thought that this first part was done by bending behind the nut, but I watched him play it. And you're just doubling up the E note here and the E note here, but you pull down the 7th fret of the A string. You got the little kick drum. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so you can simulate that by doing that. Now, as for the main lick itself, again, it's all on the top two strings, and we're going to start off on the 7th and 9th frets. Then you go up to the 10th and 12th frets. Then you're going to hit it again, and you slide up to 12 and 14, okay? So you got... Now what you do is you go up to the 15th fret and you're actually going to slide the other way. And you do that 3 times. So it's going to be 15 and 17 again on the E and A. And you hit it, slide down 1. Okay, so you got... Now that was the hardest part for me when I learned this song. If you're starting out, sometimes sliding 2 fingers, keeping that whole step spacing apart in between them is a little bit difficult. So watch for that. Then we're going to go back down to the 10th and 12th frets. And then slide back up. So we got... So if we put that whole first part together, you got... Now it repeats that a few times before it goes into the single note version of the exact same notes. Now when we do that, it's pretty easy because it's in one little spot on the neck. Now it does go over 3 different strings, so let's break that down. So I would go to the B string, not the B string, the E string, with your 3rd finger, and you're going to hit that 1 time, and then you're going to jump down with your 1st finger, and this is why I do that, so your fingers are kind of right where they need to be. Okay, then you're going to jump down to the D note, which is the 5th fret of the A string, then you're going to hit it again, and then you're going to hammer on to the 7th fret, so you got... Okay, one more time. Hammer. And then pick it again. Now you're going to go down to the D string, and it's going to be the 5th to the 4th frets, and you're going to pull off. So you strike this note, and then you pull off to the 4th fret. So 5 to 4 with the pull off. Okay? So you do that 3 times, just like you did up here, right? You went. So down here you're going. And then you're going to jump back up to the A string 5th fret. And you're going to hit it twice. Hammer to 7. And then hit 7 again. Okay, so that whole section would be. Okay, so it's just basically playing the same, group of notes that we did when we used the actual chords. But now you're just breaking it down with single notes. Now, there is one other part that we're going to go over, so let's check that out. All right, so I lied. There's 2 more parts. But they're super cool. So, the first part, check this out, it goes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the E string 7th fret with our 3rd finger, hit it twice. Jump down to the A string 5th fret 1 time, come back to the E7. So it's. Now you're going to go down chromatically to the 5th fret. So you got 6, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so we got all together. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the open E string and then 4 to 5. And then you're going to hit 5 again and go 5 to 6. And then you would start the whole thing over. So it's slowly. Right, and you start over right there. Now, on the 3rd time around of that, you just end on this 5th fret, and it goes 3 times. So you got. Now, you can make it dramatic and add the actual chord. Right? If you're just going full freaking force, fire, and explosions, and, you're the only guitar player, and you want to make it, flashy. You could slide up, I don't know, pick slide. And go back into it. If you want to keep it metal, right? So, but there will be a Sabbath purist out there that will throw a beer bottle at you if you do that. So make sure you duck. But other than that, there's one other part. Okay, so all we're going to do there is we're going to go up to the E chord, 12 and 14 of the E and A. Let it ring for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 10 and 12. 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to hit the B twice. And then you're going to go into the actual riff. So it's 1, 2. Now switch and put your 3rd finger right up here. That's going to be the 7th fret of the E. And then you're going to go 5th fret of the A. And then you're going to go 7th fret of the A. Then from there, you're going to shift up with your 1st finger, and you're going to go 7, 8, 9 on the A, and then 7, 8, 9 on the D. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back up to E. 2, going to get you through all of the parts up into the outro and the solo and all that. So get those parts down. Again, let me know in the comments below if you want the rest of the solo and all the other cool little rhythm parts. So many good songs from this band. So, leave them down in the comments below. I know a few, so it is possible that on this pop station we can shake it up. Go with some freaking metal. All right. Yes! Way to go. Don't forget the blues soloing link down below. Now, again, that does work for rock. It's going to go over target notes, melodic soloing, how to see the chord shapes within the scales, the whole gamut, and it's guaranteed to get you better at soloing. So check that out. As for this kind of stuff, there's more over there at Papastache 102 as well. Lots of electric, hard rock, classic rock, metal, all that stuff over there. So don't be afraid to check that out. Also, down in the description box below, there's other links. So check those out as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the continued support. I'll catch you next time.